Today's responsorial psalm reminds me of that classic song from the 1980s. Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? And I remember when I was thinking about the priesthood and questioning and wondering, that song was very impactful and influential to me. And the reason is because it, just like this responsorial psalm, speaks to us about God's desire for us to be part of his mission. And each and every one of us has a specific part of his mission that God desires for us to play. If you imagine being part of a football team, not everyone is quarterback, not everybody is the running back or the defensive back, or not everyone is a lineman, but all those players with those particular skill sets are necessary to be able to have a good football team. And what God has for us, each and every one of us, being made unique in his image and likeness and very particular with our gifts and talents and our moment in life, our age, God has a particular plan for us in his great mission to save as many people as possible through his son, Jesus Christ. Now, at one point, like me, when we're in our late teens or 20s, we start thinking about vocation, priesthood, religious, married life. Hopefully, we or our sons and daughters or grandsons and granddaughters will first think, I called to marriage before falling in love with someone and getting married, right? God's mission for us when it comes to our whole life, for priests, religious, giving themselves, loving inclusively a community or people, and for a married couple, loving exclusively their spouse and their family. This is where we say, here am I, Lord. I come to you, your will. I'm willing to sacrifice and lay down my desires so that I can do your will and do your mission. And maybe that, as a married couple, my desire is to do some extraordinary act, but right now I'm called to change diapers and help my 3-year-old understand that Jesus loves them. Or maybe as a religious, I might be thinking about having a particular vacation or moment away from my community. And God reminds us, I am in your community. Love me there. Say, here am I, Lord. I come to do your will. Now, for many of us, we also have our particular missions. Those are missions that are given to us by God within our vocation or within our state in life. And those particular missions are special activities, apostolates, things that we are, maybe you could even say our occupation at a particular point, where we are doing his will in those things. We can think of ministry, of helping the church out or leading a Bible study, or maybe I know someone who has the great gift to help people feel hospitable and welcome and included, or that's her mission, right? Or it might be teaching, or it might be a whole host of different things. But God has that mission for you, and you're going to be most happy and full of joy and peace when you say yes to that mission, where he comes to you and says, I have this special plan, and you say, yes, here I am, Lord. I come to do your will. Whatever mission of God that you think that he might be calling you to, and you're saying, no, this is not the right time, or I think I'd like something else, or I implore you, that will only lead to confusion, struggle, and concern. Instead, listen to the words of the psalmist today and say, here I am, Lord. I come to do your will.